What's up, what's up, what's up, Virgos? How are you? Good evening. Yes, I'm back. Back. I took a break, took some time out for myself today. I'm sitting here working with a new deck of cards called the Everyday Witch Tarot by Deborah Blake. I really love this deck of cards because it gives me more, a more positive clarity on the past few readings that I have done for you guys in the past. Of course, this is going to be a general reading for my Virgos. Okay, Virgo. And so pretty much finishing out here this last week of April, moving forward to May. And so, just kind of touching up on some things, and what I could pretty much tell you is that for the most part, for some of you, like be careful when it comes to meeting new people. New people who might try to come up to you and flirt with you, say all the right words, you know what I'm saying, that sort of thing. Pay attention to the red flags when they come to dealing with this person, because Virgos, you did get the Devil card, which of course is Capricorn, don't have to be. For some of my Virgos, you are going to be walking away from an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because for some of my Virgos in the past, and for some of you, you could be dealing with this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius right now. Okay, and so what Spirit is saying is be mindful that you don't take on more than what you can handle when it comes to, trying to be responsible for other people and kind of like enabling other people. Where some of you may have either an ex trying to come back from the past who's coming to kind of dump their baggage and burden off on you. Or you may have, some family members trying to come and, and kind of weigh you down with their burdens with that Six of Swords. You know what I'm saying? So be careful that you don't put more on your plate than what you can handle. And for some of my Virgos, of course, you've got that Three of Swords. So some of you could be dealing with a situation where you may have got your heart broken in a situation with that Three of Swords. And so, Spirit is pretty much telling you that if it hasn't happened yet, your best bet is to kind of walk away from it and let go and kind of play your cards right when it comes to that Three of Swords. Because some of you could be dealing with somebody who's already married with a family. And so for some of you, this could be the reason why you're going to be kind of feeling way down when it comes to trying to figure out what to do. Because some of you do have that Eight of Swords where you may be feeling a bit trapped into the situation. And like I said, with that Six of Swords, some of my Virgos, you're going to be, you may feel a bit weighed down because you're putting too much on your plate at one time. And so with this Four of Swords, Spirit is pretty much saying you need to choose. You know what I'm saying? Because some of you, yes, you may feel a bit restless or tired when it comes to dealing with somebody. Or Spirit is saying it may be time for you to get a wake-up call. You know what I'm saying? Where you're not paying attention to the red flags when it comes to dealing with this person. You know what I'm saying? Because for many of you, when it comes to this person that you're dealing with, some of you may be feeling a little bit, overwhelmed, depressed, anxiety, losing sleep over somebody who broke your heart, or somebody who's kind of got you, in a third party situation where they come and go as they please. You know what I'm saying? And this person is basically, just a page and not really paying attention to things. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with someone who may be a bit petty and irresponsible and immature, where this person just kind of like, does their own thing. This person don't even care. You know what I'm saying? This person just moves to the drum of their own beat when it comes to this Page of Swords. And some of you, when it comes to dealing like with this King of Swords, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like you're dealing with someone, or it could be you, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to like, all work and, like no play, when you come to dealing with this King of Swords, Kind of like, you know, finding yourself working alone in a situation. You know, but some of you, you know, again, you have that, like, you know, that Ace of Swords. You know what I'm saying? But again, my Virgo, some of you are dealing in a situation where you're not paying attention to the signs, where you may be dealing with a situation where, you know, it's gonna end with a broken heart because you did get that death card. You know, but anyway, let's try to go through some of these pentacles you got over here. Because long story short, 9 of Pentacles, some of you are going to be working hard and earning it yourself, and, you know, putting forth the effort when it comes to achieving your goals and your dreams, where you're going to be feeling proud. You know what I'm saying? Proud of yourself because you listen to your own, you know, you listen to your instincts, you pay attention to your intuition, you know. And for some of you, when it comes to this 2 of Pentacles, you know, it's like when it comes to this 2 of Pentacles, you're going to need to seek balance. You know, Spirit is telling you that you're going to have to seek some balance, find a balance in your situation, where some of you, again, may be dealing with a situation that's somewhat unbalanced, unevenly yoked. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is telling you to, you know, find some sort of balance in your situation when it comes to giving and receiving, because some of you, you know, with this 6 of Pentacles, you know, like, it's okay to give because it's better to give than to receive, but some of you may be giving a little bit too much of yourself and not receiving much in return. Okay, Virgos? 3 of Pentacles. It's good to work as a team or find somebody who's on your same level. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to choosing people, places, and things, and people who you get along with. You know what I'm saying? Where in this case, opposites don't attract. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful that when it comes to working together with people, or choosing to have somebody in your life, that you and this person is kind of on the same level, same page when it comes to seeking out new journeys together, and pretty much having the same passion. You know what I'm saying? In other words, don't get out there and get with somebody who doesn't agree with what you like. You know what I'm saying? Because you may find somebody who you may not agree with what they like. You know, so now it may be a little bit of agreeing to disagreeing because you two don't have nothing in common. So Spirit is saying, find somebody who's more on your same level, your same plate. Find somebody who you have something in common with that 3 of Pentacles. And for some of you with this 5 of Pentacles, you may be dealing with a person who feel like they're out in the cold. And so this person's wanting to come in. And this person, again, is an earth sign. And for some of you with this 4 of Pentacles, you may be feeling as though you don't have enough. Or you may be in fear that you don't have enough. And so you're stressing yourself because you're worried about not having enough to get by. You know, and so you may be worried about your Pentacles, which is understandable because some of us have been shut in. Some of us, you know, been laid off of work. Some of us may be on administrative leave. You know, some of us, you have a job, but you might not be happy with the job you have, or you may be bored where you work at. And so you're kind of wanting to do something different, but Spirit is saying to you, you know, not to quit your job just yet. You know what I'm saying? Never walk away from a job without having a job to go to. Because understand that even when it comes to new jobs, it takes at least 4 months to get both of your feet good and grounded in the soil when it comes to seeking new opportunity. You understand what I'm saying? And you want to always make sure that before you walk away from a job, that the second job, you know, is more grounded and stable, where you at least earning, if not what you was making, more than what you was making when it comes to this 4 of Pentacles. Okay, because some of you have a fear of not having enough. With this Ace of Pentacles, Spirit is saying, don't worry, you're going to be successful. With this Page of Pentacles, you're going to kind of be preparing yourself, you know, for your path. You know what I'm saying? Getting yourself prepared for the path that you're going to have to take. You know what I'm saying? And so, with this Knight of Pentacles, you know, you're going to have to, like, you know, don't be afraid or have fear when it comes to, you know, moving forward. Because for some of you, You may feel a bit intimidated when it comes to moving forward on a new journey, because you're going to be moving forward by yourself. And so you're going to have to like face your fears head on when it comes to starting over on that new journey. And like I was telling you about this devil card, like I said, it could be a Capricorn, but see, pay it close to that devil card. See how he's trying to tempt this person with money and trying to tempt her with ice cream. Trying to lure you off your track, trying to lure you off your path. So stay minded when it comes to meeting people, places, and things, because you can actually be meeting somebody who's trying to swindle you. You know, a con artist, a narcissist. Be mindful of that. Temperance, again, when it comes to balance, having balance and being able to balance yourself in order to be stable moving forward. With that Temperance card, you know. Because right now, some of you, like I said, you may be dealing with an unbalanced situation where things may be a bit out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? Where things could be blowing up out of proportion. So you definitely need to seek some balance, because you may be dealing with somebody who's causing things to be a bit shaky. And so with this Hermit card, Virgo, some of you are going to have to like go within seeking silence. You know what I'm saying? Just find somewhere where you can have a peace of mind to yourself, a moment to yourself, away from people, places, and things. Turn the TV off, turn the phone off, and kind of block everybody out. You know what I'm saying? And with this Moon card, Virgo, pay attention to your dreams and kind of remember what your dreams was telling you, you know, and pay attention to the warning signs of your dreams. Because for some, within the next week or two, you may have to guard yourself when it comes to your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? With this hyphen card right here, some of you seeking, you know, some of you are going to be like seeking spirit. You know what I'm saying? Where you're learning some new ways of connected to spirit. You know what I'm saying? Taking time out to spiritually pray. You know, yoga, that sort of thing. So some of you are like really meditating now. Some of you are getting closer to spirit, and you're kind of learning more and kind of building a relationship with spirit, which is a good thing going forward. But please understand, as you go forward, you're not going to be able to gain any success if you're still holding on to the past, which is why you got that Death card, because it's time for an ending, or some of you may be getting ready to go through an ending with the person, which is going to be for the best, because you got that Strength card. So Spirit is going to give you the strength and the energy that you need to get through this situation when it comes to letting go of a past person. And with that Fool card, Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to leap. Don't be afraid to have faith and leap when it comes to starting new journeys and beginning new paths that are going to better you. And with this Judgment card, Spirit is saying, be mindful that, you know, that you're not like dancing to the beat of somebody else's drum. You know what I'm saying? Where you're kind of like being a puppet. Don't be a puppet for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Don't let somebody manipulate you or swindle you into telling you to do something their way. You know what I'm saying? Where if it don't feel right or seem right, let it go. Okay, so don't get caught up on wanting to do so much for the next person, or listen to somebody else trying to tell you what's better for you when you already know what's better for you. Okay, so pay attention to detail. That Star card, for some of you, Spirit is saying, you know, some of you may be in denial, and then for some of you, you may be kind of in the spotlight where you're shining. And so Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to go within and let your light shine out. You know, because some of you are surrounded, you have love and light. So Spirit is saying, hold on to that love and light, continue to shine bright. You know, and with this World card, you know, like I said, stop holding on to past situations, you know, and don't be afraid to let go. You know, with this World card, don't be afraid to let go and lose somebody who no longer serves you. Okay, moving over to this 8. Let's go to these Cups now. With this 8 of Cups. Yeah, again, 8 of Cups, you're pretty much walking away from a past situation, letting go, ready to start new journeys, new past beginnings for yourself. This Ace of Cups, pretty much let you know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to moving forward. because you're not really as alone as what you kind of think you are. You know what I'm saying? Ace of Cups, things are going to start looking up for you. You know what I'm saying? Things will get ready to start looking up for you. Because for some of you, you also got that Page of Cups, which is pretty much letting you know to be creative when it comes to ideas, new beginnings. For some of you with this Two of Cups, you're going to meet somebody who's going to be compatible with you. Somebody who you're going to have something in common with. You know, pretty much similar goals. So a new person's getting ready to steer your, you know, come your way. Knight of Cups, be mindful of this person here. Knight of Cups, this person is coming in to trick you with all the right words to sell the right shit, but don't mean you're no good. So be careful with that. Five of Cups, feeling as though again like you don't have enough, or you're kind of stuck on these past situations and crying over spilled milk, because chances are the shit in the past and mean you're no damn good. But that's not to say that you don't have nothing new coming in, because you do have something new coming in. So Spirit's kind of saying shake this shit off and stop crying over spilled milk, because the shit wasn't worth your time anyway. With this Queen of Cups, again, new births, new beginnings, new ideas, new blessings. For some, fertile. Some of you may be pregnant and giving birth. You know what I'm saying? Get ready to give birth. Queen of Cups, again, some of you may be dealing with a Pisces. You know, water sign coming out. Because I see a lot, like I said, when in this deck right here, what it's showing me is that, Virgo, you're going to be dealing with, you know, fire sign, water sign. Where some of you are going to be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Walking away from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Be careful not to get caught up with that, you know, that Capricorn who's a narcissist, or somebody who may have Capricorn in their chart. Nine of Cups, things are going to start looking up and you will be successful, but pay attention to that Scorpio that's trying to creep up. You know what I'm saying? So stay on guard for that Scorpio and kind of pay attention, because you got a Scorpio that may try to come creeping up. With that Six of Cups, Spirit is saying not to, you know, that it's okay to show kindness and be generous to people, because you may have someone who's going to be, you know, generous or kind to you, or may, you know, someone who may be trying to, like, you know, make a kind gesture as a friend. So Spirit is saying be sure to return the favor when it comes to somebody who is going to bless you with some sort of, you know, something nice, a little something, right? Page of Wands, Spirit again is saying don't be afraid when it comes to, you know, new paths and new beginnings, because some of you may feel a bit intimidated when it comes to taking this new path. Queen of Wands, Spirit is saying, you know, don't forget where you come from. You know, because sometimes you could gain a little bit of, you know, a little bit of success, but Spirit is saying don't let it go to your head. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget where you come from, because if you forget where you come from, one day somebody's going to remind you. This Four of Wands, celebrations are coming into play. You know, family, friends, that sort of thing. King of Wands, you may be dealing with somebody in higher authority, like work, for example. When it comes to you may be preparing for a new job interview. So make sure that, you know, you show up on time and you show up dressed professionally, and that you do the homework and study. Where if you're not like if you don't have all the right tools and information to this job, then Spirit is saying kind of take some time to study the job path which you are seeking. You know what I'm saying? Do the homework, apply yourself correctly. Make sure that before you step into this job interview that you are aware of the job that you're seeking. You know, so this way you can be prepared for the questions that are going to be asked. Nine of Wands, Spirit is saying choose your battles carefully. You know what I'm saying? Because some battles are not yours. Therefore, turn your battle over to the care of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you could be putting your energy and effort into someone who's not worth putting your energy and effort into, and this person is not putting their same energy and effort back into you. So Spirit is saying it's time for you to cut your losses and turn that battle over to the care of God, and stop fighting and choose your battles wisely. Two of Wands, like I said, some of you are going to be having to make a choice when it comes to new jobs, career paths, people, places, and things. Letting go of a relationship, asking yourself, questioning, whether or not you should jump into this new relationship. I say take your time, move slow, and, apply yourself wisely where you need to really apply yourself at, and I would say definitely get the skills that you need under your belt career-wise moving forward when it comes to stability and being stable and seeking balance, and maintaining growth and being grounded and humble. Six of Wands, again, it's like just keeping in mind to be, to stay humble, stay grounded. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, don't forget where you come from. It's okay to be generous and kind. You understand what I'm saying? Don't let success go to your head. And with this Ace of Wands, Spirit is saying, keep your options open, but also pay attention to the positive doors that are trying to open up to you when it comes to new opportunities. And whatever you do, don't ignore the signs, because